Here is how you can start using one of the ready-made templates that are part of Doodle Maker. The first thing I want you to do to get started is click on this little button that says New Project from Template. When you do that, you're going to land on a screen that looks something like this. And in here, you can use one of the ready-made templates that we have out of hundreds of them. For example, if I scroll down, I want you to focus your attention on these components. Of course, you have whiteboard, blackboard, glassboard, templates right here, but I want you to pay attention to this right here as well. You see those male and female? Those basically are options where you can pick if you want a female voiceover, which is already ready-made and done by a professional voiceover artist, or a male the same way. Now, for instance, let's say I wanted to create a video that is specific to an industry and I want a female voice. I can click on female like so, and all the options will be related right here, as you can see here. Now, what is important for every single template that you see, in this case, I'm using a whiteboard section, but it's the same case for blackboard and so on, is that these templates are having three components to them. First of all, if you see, there is the template image preview. Then you have, as you can see here, around that preview itself, the name of that template. In this case, it says construction contractor female, meaning that female voiceover for a construction contractor business or a company. And then you have watch preview, which is basically where you can actually watch a preview of how this template will look like. And then the final option, and probably the most important option, is choose. The choose option allows you to actually use this template and customize it even further and go to the very next step. So let's pick one of the templates that we wanted to actually start customizing and go to the next level. What I want to use is this financial planner female voiceover template. All I have to do is click preview and see how it looks like and if this is something that I want to go ahead with.
Need a financial planner? Then contact our professional and friendly team to learn more about our range of custom and tailored services designed to suit your exact needs.
All we'll do is click on the choose button here and go to the next step. And this is where you can bring it all together, use all the features in the application to customize the template. There are two ways to customize it. You can either quickly go ahead and do simple customization, such as adding your logo in there and changing a few things here and there, or you can do a more dramatic customization by using one of the features that are to your right. So firstly, let me show you the easiest way to do it, and then I'm going to go more in depth in the advanced customizations you can do, and I will actually go in depth in the other tutorials as well on those specific features so that you can get the most out of that particular feature if that's something you want to use. So for instance, in this particular step, there are many components. What I want you to focus on is these components to your top of the screen. So first step that you see is you have these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are the slides that got created for this particular project. So this project has 5 different slides. Now by slide, that doesn't mean that it is a PowerPoint style slide where you cannot do a lot of different customizations. No, this is a lot more advanced than that in a sense that you can add animations, effects, actual transitions, and so on, and really make it powerful in terms of what you can achieve. And if you wanted to add a new slide, you can start by clicking and adding a slide like so. And you can customize that as well a little bit further. There's a special training on manipulating the slides, adding new slides, customizing this element as well that you can watch later on. All right, and then to your right again, you see another key component that is particularly important, which is to save the project, which I recommend you to do right away. Whenever you create a new project, it's a good idea to save it so that all the information is captured so that you can go back and check out those features again, edit that campaign again, and edit that template again, and so on and so forth. Then you have the preview option, which allows you to preview this particular slide and the animations within it and the transitions within it. And then you have the final option, which is create video, which is the last step where everything is good and you're happy, and then you click create video. And then after that, you have this canvas right here, which is this element right here, this is where you can see how the entire video looks like in the end, which is really powerful and allows you to get a snapshot of how the project is structured between each of the slides that you see. The next thing that I want you to pay attention to is these elements right here. And again, I have specific tutorials on how to go through different text-to-speech voices and so on. Here, as you can see, you have text-to-speech, upload your own voice if that's something you want to upload in an MP3 file, or record your own voice within the app. That's also very powerful for you to start using many of the features that are within the application. So when it comes to editing the slides, these are the key features along with some of the other ones that are right below here, which is editing languages, using one of the library of content. And again, I'm going to go into specifics on that as we go along. Adding your own text, hands, changing the hand animations, soundtracks. If you want to add background music, changing the background itself to a different color, adding a watermark, and of course, going back into settings and changing project name. All right, so as we are in this particular step, let's walk through these slides. So you have all these selected within each of the elements here. And then if I wanted to just make a quick tweak, I can just add a simple logo. I can do that as well by selecting the watermark function. Okay, so that watermark function, by the way, is located right here in the application. As you can see, right below the soundtrack. So this is where I can just add a simple logo. As you can see here, I added this particular logo into the mix. And you can change it by deleting the watermark like you see here, or you can even change the opacity of it. So for example, if I wanted to make it a little bit lighter, I can do that like so. I can make it darker. I can do all kinds of tweaks so that it gives that little bit better professional look in certain cases. And here, if I wanted to change it, I can just click on it and delete the watermark, which is that delete option that you see here. Or I can also, after deleting it, go back and click this button right here, which says drop file here, or click on it, which is where I can drag and drop something, or click on it and upload it from my computer, another logo or an image that I wanted to put here as a watermark, which is also useful because maybe you wanted to give a video to a client and not have them, if you will, start using it right away. Well, that's another useful thing. So what I would do is put something like this, change the opacity quite a bit because this is a watermark scenario, and I could put something like this so that they can buy from me later on once I give them the full version. So I can just go in back here and I can delete this feature right away. That allows you to customize templates even further the easiest way. Now, the advanced way is being able to not only resize the watermarks and logos and so on, but being able to take advantage of all these features that are within here. And that is where I'm going to show you in the other video tutorials how to specifically go in, select the language and change it over. Use one of the library components for editing, changing the text component, the hands, the soundtracks, the backgrounds, all that. I'll be going step by step for each of the tutorials so that there is no stone left unturned and you can go back and reference them back as a specific feature within the project. So as you can see here, to quickly create a particular template and customize it, you just have to make a few customizations for that particular slide that you see, and you can change some elements as well and so on, and you can rebuild the scene as well, as you can see here, which I'm going to cover as well in some of the other features that are available within the application. And again, every element is editable and customizable, including resizing the components of the doodle and other factors as well that you can use, which again, I'm going to go through in the other tutorials step by step so you can go in and you can use it to your heart's desire to get the best benefit and most professional quality videos. When you're done, all you have to do is click create video and your rendering will start. And since we used our own rendering engine and we actually host everything on the cloud, it does not slow down your computer in any way, and you can just go have a coffee, go for a walk, and then the video will be done. So that concludes how to create and edit and customize a template from one of our library of templates that you have access to as a part of Doodle Maker. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to build a video from scratch using some other components that are within the application, and how you can edit a few things and how you can put your own script and so on. So see you in the next video.